Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
It's the brother Kalaya.
Brother Quashab.
From the Great Millstone Branch, New Orleans. Alright, and coming at you with a quick hit. And before we get started, we'd like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, and excuse the the background drop. Me and the brother we were sitting here talking, alright, about a video that we had watched from the brother Quara out there in Houston, okay? And we sitting here trying to, pretty much do what the topic of this lesson is having brotherly love, right? I believe that's what, I'm gonna name this video, like brotherly love, okay? And Baba Kashah, grab that account for me, and
Samuel.
yeah, Samuel. Khan, because David and Jonathan, they showed a super great example, right? In one of the greatest examples under Yahushua, of course, right? Because we're gonna grab that later, all right? But they had a, every brother is not gonna be like this, okay? With every brother, okay? But go ahead, grab it.
This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 1, verse 25. And just to give a little backstory, basically when Jonathan was killed in battle, all right, this is King David, right?
Yeah. That's David.
He was pretty much just crying out because he lost his brother. All right. When you look at things Jonathan did for David, here it is, his father sought after David all the time and wanted to kill him.
That's right.
But Jonathan was the one that always put him on game, let him know what was happening, let him know what was going on, so he could avert, from being put to death, man. All right. In their relationship, as you have in the world, people say they're best friend. All right. Well, that was his best friend, man. So it's 2 Samuel chapter 1, verse 25. It says, "How are the mighty fallen in the midst of the battle? O Jonathan, thou wast slain in thy high places. I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of women. How are the mighty fallen and the weapons of war perish?"
Khan, alright, and what you have to understand is this wasn't just a story in the scriptures. Nah, these two men actually, grew and bonded together, and it was so impactful, to David that he wrote about it, that is written about, okay? And we're gonna have some of those same situations being delivered here from Babylon.
Yeah.
You see? And you wanna, and like I said, every brother won't have that same, David Jonathan relationship with everybody, with every single brother. It might be a brother from another camp, wherever, okay? But you wanna put yourself in a position, because obviously these two men knew the ins and outs of each other, knew what this brother might like, and you know what I'm saying? I'm only speculating because these are the same things that we try to do in today's time. Right? They didn't become like the brother said, quote unquote, best friends, right? By just being around each other sometimes, and they put effort towards each other. They ultimately displayed
affection.
Affection. It's not what I was looking for. It's they pretty much they kept the law, statutes, and commandments towards each other. That's what I was looking for a better word, but nevertheless, that's what I was getting after. All right, it wasn't no worldly shit. It was according to the righteousness that has been bestowed upon us. And you got to look. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I could add to you, when you look at the account, which this was the son of a king and the up and coming king. All right, we talking about the nation of Israel, man. So when you add the righteousness that was sought after from both of them, and you tie it all together, it gives you a prime example of how you should be with your brothers in the truth. That's right. You got to do.
And that relationship was built off righteousness, and
Mhm.
and the end thereof was beautiful. This man said he had his love for his brother surpassed the love of a woman.
Mhm.
You see, and all you brothers know, you know how the love of a woman is. You feel me? But his brother, I surpassed that in deeds, okay, and you know, just actually caring about a man.
Right.
You see?
Because if I could add to you, a woman, she only love you under a condition.
That's right.
A condition of which the brother Kaya went into it a couple weeks ago, all right, maybe a week or two ago. But the love that we have for brothers is unconditional.
That's right.
All right, it is no thing that we hold against a brother for not providing this or looking for something in return. No, the only thing brothers want from each other is the same respect, the same love back.
That's right, man.
You see, that's the only thing brothers want, is to reciprocate the energy that you give, man. All right, which is especially how the elder pushes it down here about knowing brothers, all right, communicating.
That's right.
Talking, all right, in which the brother alluded to earlier, the video with the bro out there in Houston, Quara Abad, you know, he was just going into how it's more to do to be on fire for the Lord than just videos,
That's right.
man. All right, and with Yahushua, which is King David, they all commanded us to be brotherly, man.
No, that's
you know?
Solomon.
Solomon, Salakia, you know. They all, Yahushua, when he was on the scene, what he multiple accounts of him
pushing charity,
pushing
man.
charity, man.
That's right.
You know, coming down and washing his own brother's feet, man. You know, you got it, bro.
And
I got a precept for you too.
It's heavy. You know, other brothers in other states, it's more natural, especially if you're one of those states that it's more subtle. You know what I mean? The brotherly love there is more subtle because it's not so much of you know, negative shit, which is negative all in Babylon. Don't get me wrong, but you got places that are some more than others. So you know, brothers have to relearn how to be a brother. You see? So, you know, that's why we push it so hard down here that, you know, and try to get to know these men, because ultimately we all we have, man.
Yep. That's all we got.
We all we have. Think about it. If Jonathan was loyal to his father, loyal to wickedness, ultimately, that story would have never went that way.
Exactly.
You see? But he was loyal to David because of righteousness. And that's the way we have to be with our brethren. All right? You got it, huh?
Yeah, Khan, that's the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 1. It says, in three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before the Most High and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together. You know, and to stand up and be beautified before the Most High and men. And the first thing that was said was the unity of brethren, man.
That's right.
And the love of neighbors, is which this brother sitting right here is my neighbor.
That's right, man.
You got it, though.
Khan, you know, I was sitting here thinking, what do you have when, you know, one man builds an empire by himself? You have a tyrannical government.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he's become a tyrant. He doesn't trust people. People don't trust him. So ultimately, and that's like with Esau, Edom. None of these other nations trust him. Not even his own people trust him. Okay, but what happens when you have that brotherly unity? A kingdom is built from the foundations, right? And that's what Yahushua is building his kingdom upon, because he's not gonna just rule solely by himself, and that's according to Romans the 8th chapter.
Yep.
All right, we might got to get that real quick.
I'm right here in Romans.
Come on, grab that for me. Romans 8 and I believe 12, if I'm not mistaken. If we be joint heirs, might be up.
Let's see.
No,
I think that's in Timothy.
No, I'm right here on it. It's
8 and 17. So
8 and 17, Salak, bro.
It says, this Romans 8 and 17, it says, I'll start at 16. It says, the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with the Hamashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together.
God, and that's just backing up what I was saying, man. Yahushua is building his kingdom, all right, the foundation of his kingdom, all right, through what? His brethren, himself, you see? And that's what's gonna ultimately, all right, make this thing go forever and ever, because there's always gonna be someone there to, you know, pick you up if you fall, which that's not gonna happen in the kingdom, because we're gonna be as gods, all right? But, you know, just given that, I just wanted to put that point out there. But you had something in Romans 12? You got it?
Yeah, this Romans 12 and 9. It says, let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, in honor preferring one another, not slothful in business, fervent in the spirit, serving the Lord. Rejoicing in hope. You want to say something? Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
You know, it says not being slothful in business, because ultimately this is not one of those fraternities you can go and get the brand and shit, and you know, we all just drink and play beer pong and shit together. Right? This like ain't no.
The elder out there in Dallas always say, Salaki, I can't remember his name, Ariella. He always says it's not a chicken party, man.
Right.
You know, it's not you just get together and eat chicken all the time. No, it's duties, it's things that's being done, you know? Things that's being built. The business of the Lord is being handled. You got it.
Nah, and that's beautifully put, man, because that's what we that's what needs to happen first. Right? And through that, brothers are, you know, feed off each other's spirit and say, hey, you know, we've been working hella hard. Hey, let's go catch a movie or something. Hey, let's go throw the poles out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And check it out. The work is still being done.
Yep.
You see, going back to that video, with the brother Kwara Abba, man. All right.
Let me read this in the NLT real quick. It's Romans 12 and 9. It says, don't just pretend to love others. Really love them. Hate what is wrong. Hold tightly to what is good. And the ministry is good, man. All right, which is why you should be cleaving unto the ministry, man. All right, different brothers, you have to be able to establish different relationships in knowing the men that labor among you, man.
That's
right. You know, you have to really hold tight to that, because that's all we really got in this society, man. All right, when everything else turns its back on us, the only thing we're gonna have is the brothers. You see, it says love each other with genuine affection. All right, and when something is genuine, it's fluid. All right, it's real. Right. All right, and through the spirit of power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the way we treat each other, the way we love each other is real, man. All right, because as the one, I'm gonna bring it out for you. It said love working no ill to his neighbor, man. All right, but it says love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other. You see, we supposed to take delight in that, man. It's more than you know, than the things that people may seem on YouTube, man. It's a lot that goes on behind the camera, okay?
That's right.
As me and the brother was talking about before the lesson, off-camera development, or off-camera things that you do off the camera, man. All right, when the camera's not on, when video is not getting uploaded, you know?
That's right, bro.
It says, never be lazy, but work hard and serve the Lord enthusiastically. Rejoice in our confident hope, be patient in trouble, and keep praying. You know, and that was the point, man.
And one thing I wanted to say too, because you know, the scriptures say be charitable and, you know, have loving kindness for your brethren, but you have to be a brother that's available for another brother to, you know, even display those actions. You see, because it's a two-way street. A brother can say, oh, he's not being my brother, but are you allowing him to be your brother?
Right.
You see? And that goes back into pride as well, man. Jake be having pride, like you don't want to ask for help with this. And we'll all succumb to that. You see? So it's not really just, you know, directed to a particular person, but we can all learn something from that.
Yep.
All right? Hey, allow them brothers to get their blessings, man.
Yep.
Right, but don't look at the body as a crutch either, because the body is not a crutch, man. We all in Babylon the Great, all in captivity. Right, we all struggling, man. Right, some are struggling monetarily less than others, but that don't mean he's not struggling in another area. All right, that brother might just need a call, or you know, he might be going through it. Hey brother, you mind if I pass over? I just kind of want to holler at you. I want to see you, brother. I ain't seen you since Saturday. Can I see you? Oh shit, yeah, brother. You know, and it make that brother day, and it's like, damn, you know. And certain brothers, they need that.
Yeah, brothers be going through a lot of shit, man. All right, working 2 jobs, shit like that, you know. That'll be a refresher. You know what I'm saying? You got it, though.
You know, in those late night conversations, it got me sitting here thinking about Jonathan and David, because we have these. You see, we have these phones. I can call this brother whenever I need. You know, he can call me whenever he need. Of course, respecting, you know, each other's households, and if it's an emergency, you know, we damn sure, you know, picking up for each other. But imagine in an ancient world, men had to really be face to face to actually get that bond and grow that bond. You see, and we can't do it now, but you know, not all the time, but you know, it's something that you got to put a effort towards it, man. But
yeah, Jake, you got it's too many avenues. You know what I'm saying? It's too much opportunity. And yeah, I'll say this, a quick, you know, a quick disclaimer. Yes, brothers is not always gonna do their best. You know, we not perfect in these bodies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it might be, you might slip a little bit here and there, but the point of the matter is to get back up and do it right, man. You know, because we all have our mishaps, we slips. You know, man, I ain't been talking to brothers how I need to. You know, I just need to get up. You know what I'm saying? But hey, as long as you check yourself, examine yourself, and reiterate it and do it the correct way,
that's right.
It's gonna be all good, man. You know. But I got that Romans for you.
Come.
This Romans 13:10. It says, "Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law."
It says, "Love worketh no ill towards his neighbor." All right, not even a smidgen. All right, and we're talking about intentional ill. All right, because brothers get offended all the time, you know, for different things. All right, because each one of us have certain things that make us tick, but that's the purpose of the body. All right, allowing, and that's why we promote being men. You see, because men can converse on a matter, and it's like, all right, brother, hey, you offended me. All right, Salakia, brother, I truly didn't mean it. You know, and if they truly didn't mean it, you got to forgive that man. All right, and that shouldn't stop your charity either. All right, towards that man, okay, because he may have offended you or whatever. But read that last part for me.
It says, "Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law."
That's right. Love is the fulfilling of the law. So, you know, not coveting after your brother's wife, not stealing after your brother, and damn sure not murdering your brother. You see? All right, honoring your brother, man. These different things, that's how you fulfill the law, okay? Shit. You know, when a brother ain't got it, man, throw him a bone. You feel me? Hey, brother, I got that. Don't worry about it. Even if he don't need it, to hell with it. You know, just do it. That's shit. We all struggling.
Jake, on the other end, you gotta let that brother get his blessing, man.
Yeah, man. Let him get that. Let him get that.
But
I have one last one.
What you got?
That John 15:13.
I got you.
Babakashah.
I got 2 of them for you.
Khan.
What you had called for? This John 15, verse 12. It says, "This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you." It's red letters, man. It says, "Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you." Man, let me keep going.
What the Lord tell you, Salaka? What the Lord tell you to do? Follow the commandments. All right. It's a commandment to love your brother. All right. And the Lord said, what? It's no greater love than the laying down of your life. Okay, man. We don't know what the Lord have in store for us to prove us. All right, in the great day of Jacob's trouble. Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, because Yahushua said that and went did that.
Yeah, he went did it.
He went did it.
That's right, Doc.
You know, He told you what's the greater love that no man, and it showed you, that show you how much love Yahweh Shai got for us, man.
That's right.
It's no greater thing to do to lay your life down for your brothers, your friends, all right? The men that labor with you. And he actually went and did it.
Yeah.
You see?
So
man, that's heavy.
How much more these small little,
little
things,
shit, man. Yeah.
Right? These are little things, okay? Very, very little things. Like the brother put checking up on brothers, right? Being sick and shit like that. Just the sight of a brother might boost that man's immune system or his morale, right? And heal him. You never know, bro.
Yep.
You never know.
God.
But
yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's all I wanted out there.
I had one for you. It's 1 Peter 4:8. It says, I'll get 7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. But be ye sober, Salaki, be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. And above all things, once again, and above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. Use hospitality one to another without grudging.
That's right, man, because it's null and void if you're grudging behind it, right? The Lord, you can sacrifice, like the brother said, and it not be accepted because of how you did it, right? Jacob say, oh, well, shit, I still sacrificed. No, you didn't. You really didn't. You really didn't.
Yeah, it's like, because the scripture tell you that the Lord loveth a cheerful giver.
Yes,
all right? And being cheerful when having your charity, all right, being charitable amongst brothers, the Lord loved that, man. All right, he smiles, he looking down on that like, that's man, I love that, man. Because why? When he was walking the earth, he was the same way.
That's right.
You see? But this is the word charity. This is agape.
Strong's G26, agape. Agape.
It says affection, goodwill, brotherly love, man.
Yes.
But I had that word charity in the online etymology as well.
Okay.
It says benevolence for the poor. Also, Christian love in its highest manifestation. All right, we know who the real Christians are.
That's right.
All right, we know what love is. All right, and this is the highest manifestation of it. You see, having charity, being brotherly, man. It says mercy, compassion, alms. All right, esteem, affection, to like or desire.
If I can say this, we sitting here talking about charity, and it's not no worldly charity that we're speaking of. No, it's not just monetary. Okay, it's not just monetary. Different things. And most of all, man, your time, man.
Yep.
All right, your time is something that's, that the Lord. He be meddling with men's time. You know what I mean? In a righteous way that we don't go off. All right, that we don't go too far. He'll make a brother have an issue. All right, and it might be like a 10-minute issue, but it'll take 2-3 hours. All right, and before you know it, you didn't learn something new about that brother that you didn't know. All right, because we all come from different walks of life. Even if we grew up right around the corner from each other, there were different things that led us to this path. Okay, and the Lord, he, put you in a little situation. Hey, go learn that brother. Let him learn you. And you damn sure got to, because of the times that we in, you can't just be open with everybody. But like I said, you gotta allow brothers to have that time to drop their guard and say like, all right, this brother, he been around. I remember him doing this and that. All right, because we're gonna need this in JT.
Yeah.
We are gonna need to trust each other. We're gonna need to have charity for each other. You know what I mean? To ensure it towards each other. Right? Because it's gonna be blood, guts, and ass in that day, man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be able to. If you with a brother, you're gonna have to be able to trust him.
Trust him. Yeah.
you're gonna have to know that, hey, this brother gonna make the same decisions that I'm making because it's based off of the scriptures, man.
That's right.
You're gonna have to be able to trust that.
Faith-based decisions. You know what I mean? Decisions made off of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You see? Decisions that a man of the Lord will make. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But you got it, huh?
Yeah, that's all I got. This is the last one.
God.
It's 1 Corinthians 13:2. It says, and though I have the gift of prophecy, so you can bring it out, right? You know the scriptures.
Right.
It says, and understand all mysteries, all right? You know all of the breakdowns and all knowledge. So you got everything that the Lord given you as far as knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding.
God.
It says, and though I have all faith, so your faith is on a maximum level too. A maximum level. You see, your faith is on a maximum level too. It says, so that I could remove mountains and have not charity. So you can have all of those things, all right, and have not charity. I am nothing.
It's for naught.
You got it.
No, man, that's, you know, and I encourage you brothers who haven't watched that brother's video, you know,
GMS Spiritual Temple 2.
That's right, man.
Yep.
You know, brothers, go check that out, because this is one of the scriptures that he brought out.
Mm-hmm.
And he put it beautifully. Okay. Hey, despite having all of that, knowing the Daniels, the Revelations, I understanding Ezekiel, and you know, all the deep shit, man.
Yep.
All right. It's all for nothing if you miss this one
the most important thing.
Piece.
Yeah, the most important.
You know, brothers should be striving to be perfect. Okay, and perfect goes into what? Complete, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you missing one of those things, you incomplete. That's why brothers want you to get well-rounded with everything. You ain't got to be a mathematician or a historian, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get into it and know something about it. You ain't got to, you know, speak all the languages and nah, man. You just got to know some of it. You know what I mean? You got to
simple, man.
Pop at it. You know, just don't let a stone go unturned, like that brother Kayad.
Yep.
You know, I always say, man. All right. But anything else you want to?
No, that's it for me.
Beautiful. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying unto the hopeful elect. Okay, and those that cling to the body. Without any further ado, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, and continue to endure.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.